Searching for with a break of a day to follow away to you. 'Cause at the end of the day, I ain't looking for no reason to change. 'Cause everything is good for you. Baby, I can see we're gonna shout it out to the sky. Tell our secrets to the night, so we can see the end inside. We're gonna shout it out to the sky. When I look into your eyes, I can see no better light, better light than love. We're gonna shout it out to the sky.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, bienvenue. Welcome in, everyone. It's been a while. How are all of you? Hope you're all good. It's been a week. We got news and stuff to go over before we jump into a game. I haven't figured out what I want to play yet. I'm torn between creating characters in Soul Calibur, Dark Cloud, continuing our Dark Souls run, or maybe something different. Phoenix Point, maybe. I don't know. We have a lot of different stuff that we can do today. I'm excited. I have a lot of stuff that I want to go over. But first, let's go into this section. Talk about the wonderful thing we see here. So as before, I have a VTuber avatar being worked on, or a newer one. So eventually this lovely face you see before you is going away. Unfortunate. For some of you may find that unfortunate, others, stay tuned. The new one's going to be really good. I am really looking forward to it. I have some art of it on Discord, which you can now get to. I made sure to make the link infinite, so come hang out in Discord. So, let's talk about some other stuff. What? I know what this. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some adult things while I'm preparing for stream. Sorry. Okay, that's done. Cool. Alright. So yeah. Let's talk shop. Let's talk about things and stuff that's important. First off, I want to talk about... God, hold on. I gotta fix something in my VTuber avatar here. Give me a second. Stop tracking that. Actually track face. No more look at that. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I don't know if it worked. Hello? Thing. Let's have you look there. There we go. That makes that easier. Alright, cool. Yay! It's still tracking the mouth. What is going on? It's being silly this evening. Anyways. Why are you looking over there? Oh, that was me. Never mind. I'm dumb. Anyway. Let's talk about some stuff. Firstly, we are really close to hitting a milestone on the channel. We are really close to being able to qualify for being an affiliate. We need one more follower in order to do that, according to my current metrics. I need people who actually will stick around, obviously. After we had, who was that? Captain X395 following earlier in the stream. I think that put us at 49, or maybe this hasn't updated. But I'm going to say we're still at 49, because someone could have dropped off in that time. We are really close to being able to qualify for affiliateship. It also means that we're almost about to meet a thing where I can start making people VIPs as well, because there's two like separate things that unlock stuff. And I kind of want to try and reach the ability for affiliateship before my next major announcement, but we might have to have that be a part of it based off of our streaming. It's for the average viewership, which is the hardest part of qualifying. So I gotta try and get some more of you in chat. So you're hanging out. But, I'm really hoping that we can try and qualify for affiliateship soon. Based off of what my metrics are currently looking at. Because I'd really like to do that. Hey, Slaneshi, wonderful to see you. It's going okay. Some things are better than others. No new update on the new VTuber avatar yet. But soon we will have more information on that. We got more artwork in the works. And two major announcements. Obviously, right now, one is we are really close to affiliateship and getting another achievement that lets me give VIP status. I only need one, according to the thing, and I don't know if it counted the person who just followed. I don't think it counted. So I think it'll be after this stream. So we just needed to get one more, according to the thing. Yeah. I know. I agree. So we need like literally one more follower to meet the follower guidelines for affiliateship. So that's one thing we're working on. Number two, we gotta bump up our normal people hanging out here in chat. The average viewership count, I think, is what it's called. I don't know exactly how that works. I haven't actually looked at how that metric actually go up. I don't know how number go up. I have to figure that part of it out. But over a 30-day period, we have to try and raise that up. That is something I wanted to try to do. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, sitting and watching actively. Yeah, I know. And that's tough. Because it doesn't immediately register it and all that. Yeah. Per 30-minute click. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So it's a little tough. But we are very close, because that's the only thing that's weighing us down, besides one follower. I'm not even kidding. I can show you the metric. We are 49 out of 50. And we had Captain X follow 12 minutes ago, but I don't know if it's a bot or anything like that, so it may get kicked out. Because I know when we had the Haas raid, that got taken care of. So even with that, we were at 49. But now we were at 48, and now we're at 49. Either way, we're really close. We just have to get one person to be like, "Hey, you're cool. I'll lurk around. That'd be cool." So there's that. That's the first thing I wanted to go over because we're close to it. The second thing is I'm going to be doing a follow / sub / something-a-thon this month around Halloween. Is where I currently tentatively have it at, because for one, based off of time frames that I was quoted for my new VTuber avatar, we should have that. If we were to meet the goals, at least for VIP being able to give VIP status, we'll be able to do that. I would like to have that feature, if not affiliate ship by then. If we can have affiliate ship, then it's going to be a subathon. If not, it's going to be some kind of thon to try and push to affiliate ship, I guess. Which my current plan on that is we'll be doing, if we get affiliate ship, we'll be doing sub and donation goals to try and help bring this channel more up. And also, like, I mean, obviously the dream, being able to do this full time and not have to do my current job so I can stream more, is what I would love to do. But obviously that would require some doing. If we get affiliate ship, you know, there'll be some stuff. So my plan is I'm gonna be running, and this is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna do it, a week, one whole week, current time, and I'll make a tweet about it and all that probably after stream or tomorrow. My current tentative date for this is from the 25th of October through the 30th. We're going to be running 10 to 12 hour streams. And then on the 30th, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. And as far as like what I have planned, there'll be one day dedicated to Final Fantasy shenanigans, obviously. Probably Friday, the 29th. We'll be doing Final Fantasy shenanigans. Whether that's going to be Final Fantasy 14 or my personal favorite Final Fantasy of Final Fantasy 12. So we'll have one day of that. One day of viewer games. So that'll be playing things like Jackbox. Oh god. Among Us. Oh, I play on... Don't worry about servers. As long as it's one of the US servers, I got you. Because I play on... I have a character in Primal. On... Oh god, what server are we on? I forgot the server name. I have a character in the Primal Data Center. I have one on Aether. And I have one on Crystal. I have multiple on Crystal. You're on Primal Lamia. Well, we can probably spend some time in Primal then. I might do a day... I might split it up into 3-4 hour chunks. We'll spend 4 hours exploring data centers. This would be pre-Endwalker, because Endwalker doesn't come out until... Oh, but when does Endwalker come out? Endwalker. Endwalker release date was probably what I want to put out. Release date. Endwalker is November 23rd. Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay, cool. So that's November 23rd. So what we might do is we might do, like, that'll probably be one of my 12 hours. Then we'll do, like, 4 hours hanging out in Brunhilde and Crystal. 4 hours hanging out on my OG in Siren. And 4 hours hanging out on Primal, depending on people who hang out. You know, there might be a time where not as many people hung out. So if people in chat are already here, like Saneshi, I will absolutely come hang out on Primal, for sure. Let me actually just check what server I'm on Primal, because I know we'll be able to hop. What are they called? Not data centers. That's Endwalker. Servers? I always forget the name. But yeah, we'll be able to hang out. Maybe we'll do some... I don't know. I'll plan something. Because that's still... We still got time. We got like almost 3 weeks. And again, this is my current tentative date. I already have the days off of work like planned, but I can change it if stuff doesn't come out or whatever. Obviously, because that is also the weekend of Halloween, we will make sure to do one of the days as spooky games. So we'll be doing probably some Phasmophobia, maybe some Res 8. I'll take a look and see if there are any other interesting horror games. No, I hear that. Story is important. Sure. What spooky game would you recommend? So we're in Spooktember. I should be playing more spooky games, but you know, Devour. Ooh, I've seen Devour. I've seen Devour. It's a fun one. That'd be good for that one could be almost linked in with Party Day, where we play some stuff, and like I have stuff on Switch we can play. I have my PlayStation. I have PC. So I have a lot of options for chat to be able to do stuff. Making it all work, you know how that can be. That can be, you know, hit and miss, so to speak. But that is my plan. Current tentative is October 25th through October 30th, because I'm going to need a day off. And I figure I would save Halloween for actually spending with family and things like that. So I'll do till the 30th. And the 30th will be my... so it'll be like... The 24-hour stream is probably going to start... I think my thought is doing the 30th from like 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. maybe. I haven't decided yet. But as far as the streams for that week, my goal is probably going to end up being to try and do 10 to 12 hours if I can. Obviously, if something comes up and I'm just way too exhausted, it'll be very bare minimum is 8 hours. Like, basically working my work schedule because I have the time off. And this is what I'm going to be doing to try and prove I can do it. And obviously, if we make affiliate before that, it's going to be a subathon, trying to reach certain amounts of subs, and I'll have goals for streams, like feeding my opening Magic the Gathering card addiction. I don't know, I'll take some suggestions from chat, obviously, of certain goals. Definitely going to be playing certain games in there. I haven't decided on all of the games, but I'll definitely put... One of the goals is for sure going to be doing the whole Yakuza series. Because even though I really love it and I've played through some of them, I haven't played through all of them yet. Might do a Kingdom Hearts one too. Let's see, what else did we want to do? Oh, I'm brainstorming ideas and I have a list of things. We might spend a whole day trying to learn something too. Or doing, like, brain exercise that I've been doing that I really like, which is doing, creating mythos in the City of Mists tabletop RPG. It's a really good brain exercise of like taking a concept and breaking it down into different parts and seeing if you can create something related to that myth that answers all the questions. Like, I did it for the Red Mage a couple streams ago, and I'd like to do it for more things, because me and my roommate got into it over the concept of nostalgia as a mythos for a character in City of Mists, and like how it would manifest as a power, and like the different ways you could make it work. It's a really fun brain exercise, because you can do it for something as specific as a character like Thancred from Final Fantasy XIV, or something as broad as the concept of war. There's like unlimited possibility. And we got into an argument about picking something that makes you immortal in the game. But it was also just a really fun exercise. Like, it's so much fun to talk about. So there's definitely that. So we might end up doing like a City of Mist thing. I might try and organize a D&D or City of Mist game for either people in chat, or, you know, might just roll up a Roll20 thing and be like, hey, you know, hiccup there, sorry. Like hitting up a Roll20 thing and being like, hey, if you want to come hang out and play on stream, and we'll do like a one-shot for a couple hours. That's also an option. Again, this is all part of tonight's stream. All a part of this. We'll have to fill 6 long days of content. I'm sure we won't run out of stuff to do. It's a matter of if I have energy. Oh, for sure. For sure. I would absolutely love to have you in. I've been thinking about just posting up a random date to try and learn D&D recently. I just keep... because I've been, like, somewhere in the middle of if I wanted to do a Final Fantasy-based D&D game, or if I wanted to do it as City of Mists. And both options are really entertaining. So, I haven't decided. Oh yeah, I was gonna check Primal real quick. Sorry, just logging into my Final Fantasy real quick to remember what server I'm on Primal. But yeah, so again, the current dates for that, unless something changes, is gonna be the 25th through the 30th. 6 days of streams, 10 to 12 hours a day, and on the 30th we'll be doing a 24-hour stream, is the current plan. And don't worry, I'm planning to end the streams all around the same time, so I will be able to get plenty of rest between the 29th and the 30th. So I'm making sure to pace myself and not totally die. Alright, so on Primal, what? Hold on, I gotta move myself real quick. To see what data center I was, I'm on Leviathan on Primal. So there answers that question for you, Slineshi, in 14. Okay. So as far as tonight, I guess the question is, what would you guys rather see? We can do some character creation in Soul Calibur 6 because, oh yeah, that's actually one of the streams for sure is... Okay, nice. Well, if you do, I have people there who are really nice, and I'll hang out on there every once in a while. I'm going to try and do it more often. I'm going to look forward to data center hopping in Endwalker. I can't wait, because then I can just jump to all kinds of servers and hang out and just have one character. I'm still going to have characters set to certain areas so I can actually level and join guilds with people and whatnot. That's the main reason I have the alts. But, so today, for tonight's stream, I'm kind of like, not tired per se. Like, I'm a little tired, but not super tired. So I kind of want to play something calming, but I also want to do something fun. And especially because I'm going to be doing this stream, I have to make some headway for one of the ideas, which is, got off on a tangent. Maybe. Right now I'm a part of a lot of free companies with most of my characters, except for my one on Siren. But I might be making an FC at some point. I'm not a full-time streamer, so I can't, it's very hard to be a ruler, or to be a FC leader. I don't have the time to be committing to that kind of responsibility right now. I'd love to, but man, the response, I was in a real big FC once, and talking to him, like, oof, it's so much work. It's so much work. Granted, he was running 3, like, top tier rating FCs in 3 different time zones. Like, he was doing US West, Japan, and Europe. He had a Europe one. I don't know if you've seen them. They're in Crystal Data Center, Hero. Real great people. But man, was there... I don't know how their FC leader does it. He was running all 3 of them in different zones, and it was just like... And they were maxed out FC. The reason I ended up leaving was because of how many people were in it. Just because it was so massive, and I just felt like I wasn't contributing. Because my favorite thing is I like helping sprouts. Like, I like helping the newbies. And pushing them along the story until they're on their feet and on their own. And just starting over. Like, I love doing the early game shit. Late game shit? Nah. Besides the story, I can't... That's another one of the ideas I had, was to see if we could do a raid. Like a full-on raid for one of the days. That also might take up one of the days for the 12 and 24 stream. We might try and do... Because I've done an unsynced... Yeah. I've done an unsynced trial before. Or, sorry, synced trial. We did, like, 5-6 months ago, I did synced... Oh, yeah, it's fun. Like, everyone I've seen do it, they're... See, I've done a bunch of unsynced stuff, but not doing a synced one. Or, like, trying to do an ultimate. I don't think I could ever do an ultimate, but Savage, maybe. We might be able to do a Savage raid. I don't think I could do an ultimate, though. I don't think I have the capacity to do it, because that's like days of prog. And I don't... Oh, God. That would take up too much time. Maybe a Savage, though. Might do a Savage synced. Maybe. We'll see. That's one of those things where it might be one of the goals for one of the streams. If we hit a certain sub, we'll do a Savage. Well, actually, no. It'll probably be like... Low end would be doing a Savage. High end would be learning and completing an ultimate before Endwalker, which I don't know if I'd be able to do. Maybe I'd be able to, but it would take so much. Oh my God. I'm sure I could find people to do it, but it would be so hard. Man. It'd be fun though. It would be fun. So, back to my tangent. Soul Calibur 6, why I brought that up. One of the days for one of these streams, and you know what, we're just gonna, just quickly, just briefly, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek behind the scenes of what I've been working on for my Soul Calibur stuff. I've been working on this probably on and off for like several months. And I keep doing it every time they come out with a new character, because Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighting games. I just love the character creation and stuff. Let me... Boop. Okay. Hold on a second. We're going to be widescreen mode for a little bit, because I haven't decided if I want to do Dark Cloud tonight. But this is also why tonight it's one of the things I wanted to do. Is I love character creators, like, a lot. Like, it's one of my favorite things is character creators. Now, I've been watching a few streamers like Wallman and a few other people doing wrestling ones. Oh man, it made me want to buy a wrestling game again and start a thing, but I don't want to copy just everyone's stuff. So instead, I wanted to take two things. Because I've seen some people do, like, scrimmage matches in sports games and whatnot. I'm thinking about doing a tournament of... There are 100 creation slots in this game. So I can make 100 characters. I'm halfway. I have 50 so far. Some of these characters, some of you may know. Some characters... Oh yeah, Soul Calibur's hella fun. I don't know if anyone will recognize most of these characters. Some of them... I'm limiting the amount of OCs I use. Most of these are actual characters from a game, movie, series of something. Like, everyone in this list, except for, I think, 3? Sorry, 4. Because Bowsette doesn't count. She's not a real thing. This one, Lord Beefquad, is a joke character. But my goal is I want to fill up this 100 characters and do a tournament of creations versus created. This is a list of 100 characters that people have made. Dark. Yes, Lord Buckethead is there. Lord Buckethead's there. This is a list of 100 characters that people have made that I have found that I'm like, these are awesome, and I saved them. And I think my original end goal was I was going to make 100 and pit them up against 100 of their created ones. And see who wins. Created versus creations is my thought process. I don't know how long it would take to go through this because I've never run a scrimmage match. I'm sure it would take a long time. May even take multiple days. But I wanted it to be like a way of like highlighting people who make creations here in Soul Calibur, because some people make some really cool stuff. Like Daily Boo Boo made a really cool Melina here. Skywolf has a really good Griffith from Berserk. The Wii Fit Trainer. Freaking Solaire. And it's so cool to see what people make with... Because this character creator... The reason why I like this creator and the wrestling ones... Yeah. Nice. Paulson from Ruby. Nice. The reason I like these creators is because they are... It's so weird because you have to get creative because there are these weird limitations that you have in the game for making characters. Like, you have some weird ass limitations. in the game. It's the weirdest thing because you're like, oh shit, I have a limitation for making a character. So you have to do the best that you can, and all of them end up being a little scuffed, but the scuff is, I think, what makes it fun. It's the same with if you go and find anybody. I don't know if Lawman's streaming right now, but he's a really good example of someone right now who's been doing creations in the wrestling games of other streamers, and those have all been like super cool. I was tuning in earlier today, and they're really fun. And I think the scuff is what makes it fun, because it makes you have to think and be like, okay, how can I make this work with what I have? And you have to do like really interesting stuff with coloring and layers. Like I have this is my Uther from Warcraft 3. Uther Pendragon, or Uther the Lightbringer. Like, you can see some of the scuff, but honestly, I think I did a really good job overall. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find a picture and put it in. So let me grab a picture of Uther here. Lightbringer. Warcraft 3. I want to specifically look at his, I think the one I based it on was this one? I think? No. It was this one. This one? Maybe? I'm trying to find my reference picture I used. Because there was like a pretty good reference picture I found. But I don't remember which one it was. Hold on, I gotta see if I can find it. This one, maybe? It might have been this one, but I did the colors of how he looked in the game. So let me do a quick screen share real quick. Or screen share. Screen share, screen share, screen share. Ah, here we go. Just spray capture. Gonna hide that. Oh no, there's two of me. There's two of you. Ah! Here we go. Let's do that. There's double me's. Move me over here. Okay. I love the scuff. So I kind of was doing this one, I think, is the one that I did. Whoops. Let me open. Try to just view the image again. I forgot how to do all this shit. I think I was doing this one, or maybe it was. But I was doing the colors from this, for sure. This is how I remember him being. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Space Marine, 40k, hell yeah. Solid choice. But like, yeah, I was doing his colors, which is like a light blue. That's for the Order of the Hand. The Order of the Silver Hand is what that was. So let me go ahead and do that. So you can kind of see where it was. Scuffed? Yes. But it is what it is. I do what I can with what I got. That's the fun of this creator. So obviously I have 50 characters to create in how many days? Hold on, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 days. So that means if I were to spend at least 10 of them creating characters, I need to create 5 characters a day. We have some work to do if I'm going to do this. Now, I could cheap out and just do the 50 I have. So I'd only have to make 3 more characters and fill up this slot. And that would give me the halfway point. of having 50 and 50, 50, and then I have 100 on the creation side. So I would do like a dice roll and do like half of them and figure out which half make the cut and the other half would be for like the next season. But I've made a lot. I'd love to do the full 100, but I also don't know how long a match will take. That's just an idea right now. I'm going to go ahead and go back to just chatting. That's a current idea I have. And I think it'll work, and it could be really fun. But I haven't decided how and when I want to do that. So that's one option tonight, is we could spend the day doing some Soul Calibur 6 creation. So we could do that. We could do some more Dark Cloud and pick up where we left off in our Deathless run, because we were doing pretty well. We can do Dark Souls and try and see if we could finish up. Let's see. Where do I think I could get to if I were to play that? I'm going to play that and we were to go for like 4-ish hours, 5 maybe. I could probably either get close to or beat the DLC. I know I could probably beat Artorias. Well, maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I can actually beat Artorias the Abyss Walker with my build. I haven't tested it yet. But I would be doing a Red Mage versus my favorite NPC, Artorias the Abyss Walker. So that's an option. Watching me bash my face against a wall for 4 hours. I have a feeling that fight is not going to be fun with my build. I just have a feeling. So we have that. So we can do Dark Souls, Dark Cloud. We can do some Final Fantasy stuff, because I do want to try and level some things still. I need to level up my character on Aether, because I want to try and at least complete the event going on with the Final Fantasy car. So that's an option. But I have to beat the main story, and I'm only, I think, like 60% of the way there. Because I'm almost level 40 as a ninja. And I don't know how close I am to Praetorium. But I think you just have to get through Praetorium. I don't think you have to go through the post content and get to Heaven's Word. I don't think. Don't quote me on that, though. So we have that as an option. I could start Final Fantasy 12 as my favorite Final Fantasy, and since it is Friday, that's an option as well. Or I might save that again for the streams. Or we can do Phoenix Point, because that just came out with a new, there's a new DLC just added to that, which is like a XCOM-y tactics game that I really enjoy it. So we might be able to we can play some Phoenix Point and pick up where we left off and see if we die, or I could wipe it and start over with the new DLC. Because the problem I have with Phoenix Point is because it's not, like, it just came out with 1.0 not too long ago. So I have all that DLC, but any of the new stuff, they haven't it's one of the few issues I have with the game, is they didn't just integrate it in where I can just get the stuff all at one time. So in order to use the new content, I might have to restart my run, which is really frustrating. Because our last run was going kinda well, and I don't want to necessarily start over. I'd rather our run die first and then we start over. But then again, we were kind of doing pretty bad at the end, so maybe there is cause for starting over. I haven't decided that yet. I would maybe think about that. We haven't been back to XCOM in a while too. We have so many games on pending that I'm like, I just don't know what I'd want to do. Maybe I'll save those for a tactics day during the 12-hour streams. We could do some brain exercises, and you guys could give me some concepts or characters to try and see if we can make a the City of Mist stuff out of it. I don't know. What do you guys feel like watching? I can do some Smite or Rogue Company. Because I play both of those. God, I have a lot of games that I could jump in and play. Because I just kind of want to have, like, a chill Friday. That's kind of what I feel like. Like, I just want to have a chill day. Today was kind of, like, long for me. So I don't know if I want to do something that's, like... I love Dark Souls, but man, does it... I don't know if I'm feeling being frustrated. Not that kind of frustration, anyway. I don't know if I'm feeling that. Oh, fuck. No, we didn't even beat the first boss, I don't think. I think we were like, alright, I'm getting frustrated, so we're gonna play Dark Cloud. And I kind of want to go back to that, too, because our run was starting to go well there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Would you rather see Dark Cloud, Soul Calibur character creation, and we try and make some characters, or Phoenix Point? Those are the three I'm thinking right now, really. Roll a dice. Could roll a dice. I could do that. I don't have a dice roller in chat, do I? No, I don't. Alright, so I don't want anyone to think I'm cheating. So let me go back to... actually, I don't want to go back to there right now. Let's see. I don't have a dice right next to me. I'm a dice goblin and I can't find my dice. Can't find my fucking dice. I'll just roll it. Alright. Let's roll a D3. I'm rolling a D3 in Google. So roll a dice. Let me roll a dice. Let me pick the dice. Roll a dice. Roll a D3. I just want a D3 dice roller. Here we go. Bam. Okay. So we're gonna roll a D3. Let's do 1 is Dark Souls. 2 is Dark Cloud. 3 is Phoenix Point. We got a 2. So Dark Cloud it is. We're gonna play Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud it is. At least for now. If we get past the first dungeon, we'll swap to something else. So let's do first dungeon, and then what's the second game? Let me flip a coin. Heads is gonna be Dark Souls, tails is gonna be Soul Calibur character creation for second game, if we get time for it. Or sorry, not Soul Calibur, Phoenix Point. So, actually, you know what? For Phoenix Point will be hard to do as a second game. Let's do it between Soul Calibur and Dark Souls. So, flip a coin. Heads is Dark Souls. Tails is the Soul Calibur. Tails. So Soul Calibur will be our second game, if we get time. We'll see. If I'm having too much fun with Soul Calibur, or the Dark Cloud. Obviously we won't do that, so. Alright then. Problem has been solved. So, let me go ahead and pause my music. Go into Dark Cloud and let me edit the thingy. I have to edit my title because we won't be just chatting. I have to do some shenaniganry. So, alright. Red Mage delves more dungeons than plays dress up later. So, Dark Cloud. Challenge run. Casual. Playthrough. No backseating. So I don't necessarily want backseating in this one. Not that much anyway. Okay. Stream has been updated. Title's been updated. Let's get to the game. What you all are here for. What's that? Oh. Shoot. Hold on. Wait. Gotta fix another thing. Don't want to dox myself again. Forgot. I keep forgetting to do this every time. Devices. Nope. Audio. Output. Nope. Output to that. So it's picked up by that. And then I'm going to plug in this so I can hear the game. And turn you up. That. Alright. Let me swap controllers too. So I don't use one that's low on battery. So I don't have to swap it midstream. And here we go. Back to the game. Okay. And then I also have to unfortunately set a delay. That's how stuff works. So, delay time. Activate all my filters. So I'm all synced up. Okay. Steam game. Here we go. Okay. Mouse. There we go. Cool. Alright. Y'all ready for some Dark Cloud? The audio for the game's coming through, right? Yeah, it is. Cool. So let me know if I'm off sync, by the way. I've never actually checked. I shouldn't be. I should be in sync with the game now. Pressing slot 1 now. I was a little delayed on that. Alright, back to Red Mage. We get the amazing music time now. Alright, let's see. What did we do last time? I don't even remember. Okay. We got the pond, Paige's house, Gaffer's buggy. Oh, that's right. We don't get free stuff anymore. Cool. So we gotta start being a little stingy. We're also out of money. So we got some escape powder. We got repair powder. We got a donut to up our defense so we don't get hit as hard. I think we got everything we need. Well, weapons. I remember we got a lot of weapons last time, I think. So we got a bone rapier, ace lard. We got this bone rapier, which is the one we'll probably be using. because I want to upgrade it and socket that one into this one. One of these needs to change to a holy weapon, I think. Because we got double holy we can add. We got a lot of stuff we can add. We got double holy. Which one? So this one's fire, so we might want to leave that. And maybe do our dagger. Maybe turn the kitchen knife into water, double holy instead of water. So how's it's... Yeah, it's ice. Do we want to make a holy kitchen knife? Oh, is it? Okay, let me go ahead and turn it down a little. Better? I don't want to be too quiet. Let me know. We good? I know there's gonna be like a 2-ish second delay, if not more. Okay. Should we make the holy kitchen knife? I kind of want to make the holy kitchen knife for some reason. I think it's kind of funny. Let me see if one of these actually needs holy to build up, though. No, I need thunder or ice to build it up into something better. Actually, they're both thunder. What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you need thunder for both? Yeah, this one's unholy, mage, armor slayer. What's this one? Just mimic breaker and plant breaker. I don't think I have that. I don't think the dagger can... Yeah, dagger can't be upgraded. Bone rapier, what do you need to level up? You need, like, freaking everything. Ice, thunder... Wind and holy. I have some holy in there, but it wouldn't help. So I need ice and thunder. Then unholy, beast, armor, and mage. Oh my god, that's so much to level that up. What about you? What do you need for your build-ups? Thunder. Why do all of you need thunder? Why? Ugh, that's so annoying. This one just needs Mage Slayer for its build-up. That's annoying. Alright, we're just gonna build it however we want, I guess, until we can get one cohesive weapon that's really good. It's probably what's gonna end up happening here. So what do you got right now? Speed and that. Ooh. Could make a... I think I was leaving this one as fire, though, because it's, what, fire 6? Yeah. I was going to build up its fire, and then when I got it to max, I was going to throw it into the base lard to make that better when I broke it down. Eh. We'll see. Okay. Let's go this way. Let me also... look more at you guys. Okay. Back to the dungeon. Ooh, le donjon. We gotta go make some money now. Because we get no more free handouts from Gramps. Alright. As always, for the Deathless run, we have to start from the top. I don't know why I'm using this first. Probably shouldn't be, but oh well. I forgot how to play the game. Fucking bread. Got some bread. Got that bread. Okay. This one anti-curse or poison? Hold on. I'm trying to see what items I have. Antidote and anti-freeze. Okay. Got it. There's the exit. I can't wait now for the 12-hour streams though. That'll be fun. Wow, this blade is gonna be breaking really quickly. I don't like that. I'm gonna swap it real quick before it starts beeping. Let's level up our good sword. Okay, we don't have any of this, so we can't use that. Do 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 do. I forgot to drink water. That's gonna come and bite me in the ass, I'm sure. Ow. Okay, got cheese! Cheese for everyone! And a banana. We got the mellowest of bananas. Mellow bananas. I probably should put a counter for followers. I forgot to do that. I don't know how to set that up. Because we only need one more to meet our goal. Hopefully we do that this stream. We'll see. We shall see. And then hopefully that will put us at the point where we will be able to qualify for VIP status for people. Ooh, our sword's at max. Alright, cool. Hold on. Let me get the bone key and kill this guy. Because if I'm gonna break this down, I might as well do it in style, so... Alright. So, we now need to upgrade this. But now that it's maxed, we have to status break it. So we're gonna get 60% of the abilities from it. Which kind of sucks, we don't get 100%. Yeah. One of one follower. I don't know. Ooh. Depends on the situation. But bone-in chicken. For chicken wing. For sure. If I'm getting chicken wings, I need bone-in. Traditional style. For sure. But I do love a good chicken nugget. And, which is basically just boneless chicken. You can't not like chicken nuggets. Or, I don't know what they would be called. They're not exactly chicken strips, but they're like... They'd be the boneless chicken that you can get. I got those from Popeyes a little bit ago, and those are good too. But my preference is bone-in chicken. Dark meat specifically. I like the flavor. It always seals in flavor more. And no taking that out of context, chat. We're talking about chicken. Alright, let me now customize this. Stick that in there. And what else do we want to do with this? Stonebreaker. I'm thinking, what does it need for its build-ups? Trying to see which one I actually can do. Probably Beast Slayer. Let's do that. Alright, Beast Slayer. Sorry, Beast Buster. We're gonna equip this. But there's your answer, Slanishi. Bone-in chicken. Oh. Thirst has reached its limit. I only have one thing of water left. Uh-oh. That's bad. Oh yeah, that's probably another thing I'll have to pin in, is one of the days, Q&A. For sure. We'll do like a two or 3 hour Q&A session where people can ask questions, and I'm always honest. Sesame chicken. I agree. Like, here's the thing, is like, I can love both. 'Cause I like floating on both sides. I love good boneless chicken. It's all dependent on what I'm making with it, but like, if it comes to for chicken wing style, traditional, always. I always go for traditional over anything else. Gotta have the bone in. Oh, shit. That was a bad one. I didn't want that. Aha! Oh, we lost our antidote amulet. Well, that sucks. Alright, last guy. Freaking cave bats. Oh my god! No! We got poisoned again. I hate the cave bats. They are the worst. I was looking in the wrong section. And we only have one antidote. Cool. That's not good for us. This run may not be as long as I'd hoped. We need to not die. So, focus 1, don't die. Alright, move to next floor. I can't wait for all the artwork. Like, I got some more. No, don't attack me. How dare you? Those should work, but I'm not sure, yeah. I don't know why some of the stuff isn't working. Like, I need to go back in and mess with my stream avatars, because it crashed on me not too long ago, so some of my stuff's not there anymore. Status of the equipped weapon changed. What? What do you mean it changed? What do you mean it changed? In what way? Hold on, I'm scared now. What did it change? So my stats are all kind of the same. Is it here where I made a change? Because let's see, we have Beast Slayer, Mimic. Yeah, it changed some of the stats. Oh, okay, it works. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of avatars. I have so many. I forgot about that. Yeah, when I did all that, we got printies, we got stuff from Final Fantasy, we got some stuff from Nier. We got a lot of avatars. I do need to take out, I think, the Devil May Cry ones, because for some reason they are really big. Now I just need to resize them, and I have to figure out how to do that. Little things that I haven't had time to do. Because he's small. He's small streamer. He's small streamer with limited time. That's okay. I like it. But that's why I want to try and, like, grow and get bigger so I have more time to do things. And make more cool stuff. I think if I do ever become, like, bigger where I can do this full time, I'm gonna dedicate at least one stream to making sure everyone, including myself, learns a thing. Like, we'll spend a day, like, learning how to draw better. Or, like, writing or something. Like, I don't know, fun, like, creative stuff. To try and learn to do something better. I think that's one of the goals I want to do, for sure. But that's obviously, like, way, way, way in the future. Guess that's in. Alright, what do we want? I really need to upgrade the endurance in this. It's so bad. Let's do endurance and attack. And then, so we'll leave that one. Okay, what do we got in here? Water! Good, we'll need that. What do we got in here? More holy! We gotta make a holy weapon at some point. I don't know what I'm gonna make. We'll need a holy weapon. Jerk. Alright, let's switch to our base lard for a little bit. Actually, yeah. Cave bat. Come here, cave bat. Wish to burn you. But yeah. Man, that's like the end goal stuff. But, Slanashi, since you have actually been on our Discord, you have gotten a slight preview of the new... what the new, avatar is gonna be. Our new mascot. I still haven't had an update on it yet, but that's supposed to be... I think they said it's supposed to take, like, two weeks, 2 months, maybe? I'll have to double check. But the last time they checked in with me was a couple weeks ago. So I'm expecting to get hit up here soon. On that. I can't wait for it to see what they do. Yeah! It's been so cool. But yeah, no, yeah, the artist I have that's working on it, they're doing some really cool stuff. I also got some more art of some of my other OCs that are adjacent. Because I also have, like, a final goal I want to do for this avatar. But I need to get the initial setup, and then we'll get the full, like, the full picture, when I have the time. And that'll probably be one of the goals, like the donation goals, is trying to fund the other important parts of my VTuber persona. Because much like I like my red mage being kinda by and in the middle, I have plans for the avatar as well. But I gotta have enough to do the second part of it, and then I have to figure out how to rig all that together and figure out how to transform an avatar midstream. That'll be interesting. Like, super interesting to do. I'm just trying to figure out the logistics on that, and it's kind of scary. But will be fun. Hopefully. We'll see. At least the main mascot will be a good time, so I'm not worried on it. But that's the main one that's being worked on. And then we have some others that are being worked on as well. And I can't wait. Oh, those are statues. Forgot these guys really hurt. And we lost our base lord. Fuck. Uh-oh. Ow. Ow, we might die to the statue if I'm not careful. Alright, let's eat some bread. Then we're gonna swap to our bone rapier. And we're gonna repair it now that we're down to 3 weapons again. That really hurt that we lost that weapon. So hopefully we'll get another one. Well, that was... Alright. We have our freaking stone killer. Should have been using this from the beginning. I forgot this is the floor where the statues are. Ugh. Well, that's okay. We'll find a way to survive. We need to find another weapon, though. And I can't fish yet, so I can't spend the whole day fishing to try and get a good weapon. Okay. Trying to think of what other games that we have that I gotta figure out which ones will actually work on stream. Because my other problem is like my PC's okay, but it's not a top of the line beast or anything. So some games just aren't gonna work. I think Valheim would be okay because I have that. I do kind of want to get back into that at some point. Ooh, we have a... Oh, no, well, I want to try the DLC stuff for Dominant. Man, I have so many games I want to play and do. But I have to make a clear, concise list for, Stream Week. For sure. I don't know what I would call it. Would I call it Stream Week, or should I call it, like... The road to... I don't know, what would I call it? The push to affiliate, the road to affiliate. Pathfinder. Ooh, Rebel Galaxy is a good one. That's a good one. I haven't played Pathfinder yet. I've heard it's good. I still also need to do a Divinity run. I haven't done that yet. Divinity Original Sin 2. That's one. I think that would be a long-term one, though. Ooh, I've heard good things. Like, I've only been able to do, like, the first areas. I had a lot of fun. I have, that and Baldur's Gate 3. So, also options. So many options. Yeah, but I've heard really good things about Pathfinder. I just haven't had a chance to step in on it yet. I have too many other games to beat first. I don't need to add more at the current time. I think we're just gonna keep repairing the bone rapier and using that for now. And go as far as we can. Till we get better weapons. Let's see. Trying to think of other games that I really want to play. I had so many. I really want to get a PS5 at some point too, and like that's down the road. And if I do that, then obviously we'll be playing Demon's Souls for sure. It's like the first thing I'll be playing. I've been watching other people play it, and I'm just like, It looks so good. Can't. I want to play it so bad. I think what I need to find a way to do is find a way to play Tenchu. I need to find a way to play Tenchu 2. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I need to find like a... Because I have a physical copy of the game, so technically I could do it on an emulator, but I don't know how to... I don't know if there is a PS2 emulator that'll let me do it. That actually works. So I want to play it so bad. Or not Tenchu 2, Tenchu 3. I want to do a playthrough of Tenchu 3 so bad. So bad. So that's... I want to do that, and I want to do, Win Back. Wonder if that's on Switch. I doubt it. What if they have Win Back on, like, the Switch emulator? Operations on Switch. What if it's on Switch? No. God, this is another one that I really, really want. Man, I need to find it. I know there's a way to do it, but I would have to, like, research it. So I know you're not supposed to say the emulator word, or they'll come get you. But I have physical copies of the game, so I can always be like, literally post a picture of, I own physical copy of game. Let me play game. The other problem is finding the actual, even if you were to do an emulator, like finding the actual emulation of the game. Like, that's why I like certain games got to here, like the PS2 to PS4. There's so many other ones that haven't made it yet that I'm like, come on, I want to play these. I want to play them so bad, but I can't because they have no way of playing them, and it's sad. Makes me sad. So I think the major ones from the PS2 era that I'd really want to play would be like Guitar Hero. Well, that one I couldn't probably stream because of all the copyrighted music and stuff. But if I could, Guitar Hero or DDR Max. I already have this, so I'm not worried about Dark Cloud. But Win Back, Tenchu, and Hulk Ultimate Destruction. If you've never played Hulk, yeah, I probably could, but it wouldn't be as fun. There's just like certain things I'd be like, I really want to play this particular one. Don't I need lightning for like both of the build-ups for this? What's the one that needed thunder? This one does. Well, I think I got some thunder. I do. What else do I need for the build-up? Is it just attack? Yeah, we gotta get some... We gotta get that damage up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Maybe. And I know they're doing a Grand Theft Auto like 3, Vice City, and San Andreas remake thing that I'm still cautiously optimistic of. Because Rockstar has been Rockstar recently. So I'm cautiously optimistic of that one. trying to think of what other games from my... I have, like, my entire PS2 case around here somewhere of all the games that I have. Ooh, you know what? I know another one. And this one would actually make my roommate happy. Legacy of Kain. The Legacy of Kain games. And the Soul Reaver games. If you never played those, like... Oh, man, they would be awesome. They were awesome games. They were fun. That's another one I would probably play on stream for PS2 games. Ooh, Undead Buster. Sick. It's one of the ones we need, actually. Do-do-do. Yeah. I forgot they did a Lara Croft crossover. I actually forgot about that. Oh man, there's just so many. Even though the PS2 era did have a lot of shovelware, like every console generation does, there are still some gems in there that I'm like, man, I really want to play these, but I need to find a way to do it. That might be the next stream we do, is we might do like a PS2 like game jam night. Replay some PS2 games that are hard to find. I have to figure out how to do it. I'll have to do more research and test to make sure I can actually get it to run. Because if I can, absolutely we're gonna play. Pretty much all those games I'd mentioned. Do I have my... I gotta find my game case real quick. I don't remember where it is. I know it's in here. I just have to find it. There it was. Ugh. So I rebuilt, like, when I was having some trouble, I, like, rebuilt the PS2 collection, because that's all I had for a time. Ooh, gun. The MLB Slugfest games. I never actually played Evergrace, but I heard it was pretty good. And Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. Ooh, the Lord of the Rings game. That'd be a fun one. The original Prince of Persia games, Kill Switch. The Tony Hawk games. Some of these probably wouldn't age well, but some of them will. Summoner. Can't play that one. It would be fun, but I don't think we could play it. Psyops. Soul Calibur 3. Nocturne just got put on Switch, so that's a lot of the games that are in my PS2 collection. Yeah. I hear that, Sladeshi, for sure. I grew up... So, my first console was a Sega Genesis, which I had a lot of... That was mostly hand-me-down games, but I had some good ones on there. Then... PlayStation 1. Which was like... That was where I put a lot of time in. the majority of my gaming was started with PlayStation 1. And that had like Duke Nukem's Time to Kill and Crash Team Racing and oh man, so many good ones. So many good games. Ooh, we do have healing. We're gonna come back and kill that. We're gonna come back and kill these guys later. 'Cause I don't know how much. How much do we have in terms of repair kits? We got 3 left. I'd rather not waste them all if I can help it. But in order to move on to the next floor, we do have to kill all those enemies. And I'm kind of beat up, and I don't want to use my healing, so I'm gonna go take the free heals. I'm trying to think of what else. Because most of the other games... so many mimics. Don't be a mimic, please. Oh my god. What are you? ABS of the equipment weapon is full. Well, that's nice. This one's probably gonna be a mimic. Yeah. Figured as much. Okay, 2 hits. Alright, and now we're gonna have to repair. We can also upgrade. So we're gonna do that. I'm trying to think of what other games I would want to do. I just wish I had like an executable of certain games, because it's like, there's so many good games from those eras that are just gone and you can't play anymore. Because I've tried hooking up the PS2 to my my PVR. It doesn't look good. So I'd like to find some way of playing them better, and unfortunately the only way to do that is either emulation or being lucky and it got to be one of the select few games that was upgraded. Ooh, Ape Escape's another one. I don't know if they ever made a new Ape Escape. Man, so many good games that I want to go back and play. If I had the ability, I would do it. Could also just get a better PVR to try and, like, hook everything in, but it's still, like, it's always just a pain. Dang it, we got poisoned. Don't be another mimic, please. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, we are about to die, though. That's bad. Cool, we're gonna be getting a lot of use out of our bread. Okay. Alright, we're good. And you know what the best part about the 360 games, though, Slaneshi, is technically you can play almost all of those on PC now, thanks to the Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass. And like most of the good 360 games have been ported over to PC. That's one of the things I am envious of in terms of PC. And Xbox is the amount of backwards compatibility. PS2, they just stopped doing, or with PlayStation, they just stopped doing that with the PlayStation 3, really. Like, the PlayStation 3, you could technically go back to PlayStation 1, but it wasn't really worth it. Next, I got in the hang of it now for the next step. Listen carefully. Yeah, I know about the back floor. We've already been there. Oh, shit, limited zone. Oh, is this a limited zone one? Oh, fuck. I think it might be. Using a weapon reduces it. Wait, hold on. What is it? Oh. Oh, that's so cruel. Oh, that's a dick move. So we lose XP on this floor. That's such a dick move. And we also can't switch our freaking weapon. Oh, man. That's a dick move. That is a dick move game. Also poisoned. Alright, we gotta repair our weapon. Ah, that's such a dick move. Oh no! Big fish. Don't ask about the big fish. He big. Luckily we have a lot of healing, so I'm not that worried. We're still using up a lot of energy in this. We're gonna be using up a lot of energy. Yeah. We do have healing. We're gonna go up to that healing area right about now. Right meow. Okay. We're just gonna work our way backwards. Cabin. And hope we don't die before we get there. Carrot. 7. Oh boy. It's gonna be close. Alright, we're gonna have to heal. I hate the poison. I hate it so much. Ah. Yeah. Red Devil Cartel. Yeah. Oh no, now we're gooed as well. We're gooey and we're poisoned. Yeah. I hear that. Do-do-do-do. You're supposed to be dead. Hello, you're supposed to be dead. He didn't want to die. Okay, now we just gotta work our way back and kill the enemies and then move on to the next floor. Though I might want to go back to the top just because of the poison. But at the same time, we still got like... How many more of these do we have? We have 1 repair powder. But we do have some stamina drinks, so... If need be, I can buff my character. I don't know. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, shoot. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. Well, that's it for this run. All of our progress is now gone. Per the rules. No. No. Almost an hour in. Almost 2 hours in. Fuck. So now I have to make the decision. Do we go Soul Calibur now? Or do we start over? Yeah, a solid F. That's not fun. Yeah. I think we'll swap. We're gonna do the swap. Ah, dang it. Well, next time we play Dark Cloud. Oh no. No! Hello, that's not supposed to be there. Whoopsie! I forgot to switch that. Go me. Oops. Double F's there. Whoops. Man, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta get better about swapping screens. Back to game. Now we go back to game. Alright. Wait, did it resize itself? What the No. Okay. Figured as much. I knew it didn't. Alright.
Soul Calibur 6.
Oh no, you're gonna get to see everything going on. Oh no! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, but it's not fine. That makes sense. Why does it look like it's not fitting the screen? Is it just me? I think it's just me. Alright. Now I gotta change the title. To Soul Calibur 6. Calibur. I can't spell. Hello? What the hell? Soul. Why do they have it all together? That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Why did they do that? Alright, backseating's gonna be okay. Not doing challenge run, casual. Character creator. Character creation. I'm trying to figure out what other tags we have, but yeah, we're just gonna do some character creation. Okay. Oh, hold on. Forgot to change the title to, even though I don't know how many people actually read the title. VTuber. Let's dress up. There we go. Alright. Cool. Cool. Delana, welcome to the stream. You came in just in time for Soul Calibur. You just missed our Deathless run in Dark Cloud, where we died. But hi, welcome to the stream. Hello. I hope you are here to have fun. We did some cool stuff earlier, but now we got to start cracking at making 50 characters in Soul Calibur. Man, I don't know why I do this to myself. Oh boy, this is gonna be real rough. I have a feeling this is gonna be real rough, chat. We'll see. Okay, creation time. I know. Dark Cloud is one of my favorites too. I love it. It's my favorite dungeon crawler RPG of all time. Okay. So let's see. We have made 50, or sorry, we've made 47 characters. Well, I agree. Making characters is so much fun, which is what we're going to be doing now. Second half of stream, I didn't even take a break. Probably should have, but we're only like 2 hours in. Welcome to the rest of stream, because this is going to take forever. For those of you who missed the beginning of stream, for a couple weeks from now, I'm going to do like a follow / road to being affiliate-a-thon thing, where I'm going to be doing a few streams for like a whole week, doing like 10 to 12 hours and 124. And in one of those streams, we're going to do a created versus creation tournament for the AIs that people can like spend channel points on and just have a good time. So I've already collected the 100 contestants of people online. This is just literally people who I found that have made stuff in Soul Calibur 6. There is 100 characters here. And for me, these are all of my creations. I have 50. So if I want to do 100 v 100, so that's a 200 person tournament. It's gonna take a while. I haven't decided if I want to cut it off at 50 versus 50 yet. But we'll go through some of my creations, and we'll see how many of them you guys recognize from games or shows or random bits of meme media that have been coming up. Because my goal was to try and make stuff that's like different. Thank you for the follow. I think with that puts us at our 50, doesn't it? Let me see if it counted. Hold on, I'm checking. Did it count? Refreshing. Did it count? Is it not going to count until I end stream? If so, that's going to be really annoying. It might not count it until after stream. I'm checking. Yeah, it didn't update. It might not update until after stream. That's kind of sad. I'm a little bummed. That's okay. We'll survive. I think with you, we have hit our 50 follower requirement. Now we just got to get the average viewership one and done. But yeah, again, that stream is going to take place, or those streams are going to be taking place currently the 25th through the 30th of October. So right around right before Halloween. And we'll make sure to do one scary game day for sure. But we'll be playing with chat and having all kinds of fun, and we'll have our new VTuber avatar hopefully. But for now, let's create some characters. So the question is, who should I make next? I gotta think who I want to make. We already have a red mage. I got Strago, who's a blue mage from Final Fantasy VI. Gotta figure out who I want to make. I had a list, but I don't know if I want to use it. Did I delete my list? I might have. I know. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I should have the ability, hopefully I have the ability to do VIP status too now. I know. The average is hopefully going to be there. But I'm hoping that'll help when I do the long stream. That'll be the hope. We'll see. Man, I don't know what to make. Let's see. I think I have one of each. Let me make sure I have one of each type of character in the game. So we have a Hilda, Geralt, 2B, Gro, Oswell, Siegfried, Cervantes, Mitsurugi, Sungmina, Nightmare, Cassandra, Astroth, Xianghua, Oswell, Maxi, Huang, Raphael. We have a Keelik. A Valdo. We have a Taki, a Homaru, Ivy, Yoshimitsu, a Sophitia. We have a Talim. We got a Tira. Sasalama we have an Amy. Setsuka. I think we have everybody in the roster. I think. Methinks. Let me make sure. Let me just start with the human male for now, because we can always change the gender and everything. Oh man, my favorite part. Alright, so let's see if we're missing anybody. Got you. Got all of them. I think we have covered every character. At least a fighting style for every character that's in the game, including all the DLC characters. Mitsurugi, yep. Saw you. Astroth, yep. Okay. So now it's just a matter of making whatever the heck I want. Tira's your fave? Tira's bae. She's awesome. She's a lovely, crazy person. I already have a couple of those. I don't know if the problem with Tira is there aren't that many ring. I have two of them. As Amy. Funnily enough, they're both male characters. Because in this one, how they differentiated her from Raphael is she has little bits of magic that you can do. So she's magic with rapier versus Raphael, who is just rapier. Rapier. Still really bummed they didn't do Lizard Man. He's not technically in the game. Like, he's in the game, but he's not in the game, if that makes sense. They don't have his actual moveset. I think I only have like one or two Keeliks. What's my... Hold on, let me go back to my... We're gonna use that slot. Let me go back to my ratio here. So, girls versus guys. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 girls. So far. So it's definitely a male-dominated roster right now. At least in this one. Yeah. I unlocked all the characters. I mean, there really wasn't anyone to unlock in this one. Like, the only unlockable character is Inferno. And Inferno's just Nightmare on steroids. And I bought all the DLC because I love the game. And I like the character creation, so... let's see. I think the first thing we want to do is we need to find some inspiration. We need to find something to inspire us to create. So my goal has been trying to, like, do characters that are either not as well known or... You know what? I know who I'm gonna do. So I don't have him in here, and he will fit perfectly. Ooh, the question is, would he be Mitsurugi or would he be Homaru? Ooh. Let's see. Not Homaru, Mitsurugi. Yeah. Hold on, let me pull up a... I gotta download a picture. There it is. Do 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 do. God, I want to watch that so bad. I still want to do playthrough. I need like a full body shot of him. I don't really have one. Not a good one. This one's okay. Alright, so save image. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses, chat. Bam. We've been talking about the game. I gotta find a good spot to put him. Let's make Ricky Maru from the Tenchu series. He shouldn't be too hard to make. I think he'll be pretty easy, but the question is, whose fighting style I should use? Because we have two really good katana users that would work. It's not... Taki is not good for Ricky Maru. That'd be more if I was doing Ayane, which we might do her after. But for Ricky Maru, I think we either need to go Mitsurugi or Homaru. I'm thinking Mitsurugi. This is like the stealth, or not the stealth, the like sheathing swords. We probably do hide and shadow. Maybe not hide and shadow. Let's do... Is it this one? Kokorama? Kokenora? No, this is like the stone sword. Probably just do Shishio. Man, I want to play this game so bad on stream. I cannot express how badly. As much as I love Dark Cloud, my love of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, like, it's so... I want to play it so bad, but you can't, because there's no way to play it. Okay. Let's see. We would probably want to go with either Outrageous or Magic Pack Dark for him. Magic Pack Dark. Actually, no, Outrageous Pack. His aura would be normal. Okay. Proportion time. The fun part. Fun part of Character Creator. I'm not going to change any heights, just because it actually makes a difference. But we do need to go skinny, because he's not very big. He's got a bigger chest, so we're going to up his pecs and hips. Give him some more thigh, some calf, some stomach. Just a little, because his arms are kind of twiggy. That's fine. Male face. We don't really see it. So we're gonna need to do hair. Oh man, which hair is gonna work best? I'm trying to look at the reference picture right now. Yeah. If I remember, Dylan, the rule on emulators, as far as I know, I think this has just been the rule across like all platforms, is if you own a physical copy of the game, you can technically use an emulator or ROM. Because you still already have a purchased copy of the game. So you have proof the game that you own the game. I believe is the rule. You don't quote me on that for sure, but that's kind of been the unspoken rule. As long as you have that, no one's really gonna care. I don't even know if they have... Hold on, I want to even check real quick. I'm checking to see if they even have it in here. Shoe. They do have it. So obviously someone's played it on stream. So they have the Tenchu games in there. Same as you were just watching. Okay, back to creation. Hair. I'm either gonna think, because I don't want to just use the flaming hair, because that's not exactly his style. I don't think. No, it's like a down version of this. So, maybe Wild Tail? I think this is too long. Yeah, that's too long. We need short. Short. Let's see what the short hair looks like. Nah, that's not the right one. Short Rage, maybe? Okay, there we go. This might work. Ooh, nice. I need to figure out how to do the emulator for Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven. For sure. Because I own a copy. Okay, very thin eyebrows, I think. I have different reference pictures up as well. Oh yeah, for sure, very thin. Oh, actually no. He kind of has bushy eyebrows. They're thin but bushy. Like this? No. Like this. Oh, those look kind of close. Alright, I know what Rikimaru's voice sounds like, so...
I can't run away. I won't
No.
go back. This'll be you will die.
Believe it or not, this one's probably the closest.
You will. This should be this fight will be. Why do you choose to? I can see the fear in your eyes.
Let's go.
Weaklings must taste well. Yes, I do not interfere. Well, do not interfere. Hello, hi, greetings, etc. I can't. I will. You will die.
It's this one.
You will die. You will die.
That's probably closer. Okay. Okay, done with that. Next up is equipment. Equipment time. Vima's Lair, Dark Cloud, Digimon World 1 and 2, Chrono Cross, I'm ready to... Ah, okay. I'll have to think about it. I need to find a way to do it, or just find a way to play it, because I have the discs. I just want to play the Tenchu, and I want to do Win Back. Covert Operations. Those two games are the ones I really want to do. I might get banned for, no, I don't know if I'd get in trouble. Winback is one of the ones I laugh at because it is like the pure nonsense that was able to get through back in the day of... I don't know how it got past any sort of boards, but the name of the team that your character is a part of in that game is the Special Combat and Tactics Team. I'm gonna let you figure out what that abbreviation is. I'm not saying it. But it's really funny. Okay, headpiece, we need headband. I wish it would just be in the back, but I think that's the best headband we have. Yeah. So, headband. Oh, man, really? Is that all we have for mask? Man. Oh, wait. There we go. Perfect. That one will work. Kind of. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how they got away with it in that game. It's really funny. Okay, next up, the bottom piece is just like ninja gear, which I think we have. I think it's probably gonna be this, maybe? Or... I mean, that's okay. Let me see if I have one that's better. Maybe the chainmail. So you kind of have like the chainmail look underneath. If we darken it up. See what we have for tops. Just need like a ninja shirt. Which I guess would be like, we could use Heihachi's dogi maybe? Or... I am Rikimaru. I am a shadow. I guess we could do the Warrior's Kure maybe? I don't think that's the right style. We're looking more ninja, less samurai. More ninja, less samurai. Let's go. Let's take a look at the Heihachi dogi. That could work. This could work. Okay. Because I don't think there's anything up here that's gonna work. No. Yeah, none of that's gonna work. Alright. We need... We gotta get them ninja pants. Maybe the Warrior Hakama actually is probably gonna be the best one. Let's see. Let me zoom out. Yeah, I think we can do better. It's close, but it's not like perfect. I think the problem with the Sword Demon leg guards is they have like gaps. Not quite what we need. Yo, Jimbo's Hakama. No. It's not what we need. Heihachi dogi bottom. That's just making Heihachi. Which is not what we need. The Enlightened Ones fold. Too much flare. Not the right thing. Rikimaru is a very simplistic design, if I'm being honest. Maybe just slops, and then we just color them right? We might just do the slops, maybe? So I don't know what gloves I want to use. They have like the perfect gloves. I just don't know. The Arabian slacks aren't the right style. Maybe we go with the slops for now. Let me take a look at shoes. I want to see if I can get shoes that'll work. So we're looking like Ninja Tabi. Which I know they have in the female section, but I don't know if they have anything in the male section. These ones would kind of work, but they're, again, too much flare. Not the right style. See what the Ashigata ones are. I mean, those might work. I don't like that he's barefoot, because in the game he's not. Let's see. Might need to go get some more water. It's starting to get toasty in my office. Let's see. I mean, if we recolor it, it might be okay. Because I think I can give him socks, can't I? Can I give him socks? I think if I give him socks, we're good. Nobitabi. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Perfect. I think this will work. Okay, let's go to the arms. And... whoops, not those. That's not the right ones. These ones. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, now we go to colors. That was a pretty quick creation, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if I'm okay with the hair, but I don't think there's anything that'll work better. Obviously, name needs to change to Ricky Maru. Ricky Maru. Dang it, it didn't save. Ricky Maru. He is Ricky Maru. He is a shadow. Hello, Sushi. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're making characters and playing dress up. You do. Yes, you are. You are Squid Boy. Squid Boy, Squid Girl. You are Ultros. Obviously, at the bottom, if you want to change in the actual, there's not an extension, an attachment extension thing below. You can change up your character to be other things. We have lots of choices, so you don't have to stay as Ultros if you don't want to. Obviously, tentacles are welcome here. And I'm glad that you are doing good. So, recapping for those who just joined, we're doing character creation because I have 50 characters I need to make for a 200-man tournament. And I have, if I'm going to do it with all 50, I have 15 days to do it. So we got work to do. I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish it. We'll be able to get to the 50 mark for sure, but getting to another 100... I don't know. It's gonna be tough. We're currently making Ricky Maru from the Tenchu games. Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. We're already like three-quarters of the way, and I've been working on it, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, color time. First off, skin color. He is a little more lightly colored and yellow. So we want to go like over here? I think that's close to his color. Like right there. No, it's gonna be a, so, it's, if I complete it, in a couple of weeks, I'm doing some long streams. And so we might do a CPU versus CPU, like, betting tournament of my creations versus creations I found online in a 200-person tournament, 100 of my creations versus 100 of theirs. If I can finish all of them. If I run out of steam, we might bump it down to 100 and do 50 and 50. Because I almost have the 50 characters done of my own creations. But I do not have the... And I have the 100 competitors from stuff I found online, but I don't have 100 of my own characters created. But we will not be taking any control over any of them because that's, you know, that wouldn't be fair. But we'll be streaming it, and people can be like, I think this person's gonna win. And it'll be a one-off tournament all the way up until the finals and all that. Because if we're gonna do 200 characters, that's gonna take a while. I don't have any guesses of how long it would take to do matches. Would we have to do it like one match only, like one falls? Because like I see people do like wrestling tournaments and Blood Bowl and like other stuff, and I'm like, what if I did created characters? Because I haven't seen that yet, so I don't know. It's been fun. Alright, hair. His hair is white, but his eyebrows are black. I don't understand that part of it. And then we need... Where are scars? We need a scar... Oh, do they not have the scar on the right side? Hold up. It would be... This one. Can I move it? I don't remember if I can move it in this game. I can't, can I? Oh, that's so annoying. I need it on the other side. Why do they not have it on the other side? Is there a way for me to flip it? No. This is what I love about these character create. Yeah. Spectator speed. I don't know how he would do it in terms of the game, like, hold on, let me expand picture, enhance. So you can see it kind of here, like, his hair is obviously white, but his eyebrows are black. Which makes no sense. But that's okay. Rikimaru is an amazing character. I don't know how he would do it in the mage, like... I don't even know what era it takes place in. I forgot. Let's see. Hold on. What if... Can I do it here? No, that's actual eyes. Maybe stickers. Hold on. We might have something here. We might be able to do it with stickers. Okay. Let's see. We get scars. We can. Okay. Head. Hold on. Stop looking at his crotch. Cam up, please, to face. Okay, so it's right in the middle. Nah. It's strange. We need it to be kind of big. Alright, we want to angle it, because it's at kind of an angle. And we want to move it Oop. Where'd it go? No, not vertically. We want to move it horizontal. It'd be over this eye. Like there. And we do want to move it vertically down. Move over. I think that's perfect, but we want it to also be like that. It's not fresh, but it's like dried. I remember that's how it looks. Oh no, you're not slowing me down at all. Don't worry. This is the fun part. I like talking and answering questions. There is a delay, obviously, because, you know, putting things through my PVR and all that, I have to set a delay. So if it doesn't seem like I'm getting to you, trust me, I am. There's like a 2-second delay. Maybe a little bit more. Because of Twitch being weird. But what you have to do, unfortunately, with these things. The unfortunate part. Okay. So we got the scar right. So next coloring is this part. So his top is black. So this part all needs to be just black. Okay. Then this needs to be like a dark, ooh, like brown, but I don't know how I'm gonna make brown when the color I need is not right here. How do we make brown out of this? Like that maybe? Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, no, it's okay. I've seen a few different streams of people doing this with Soul Calibur. I've seen wrestling games are really popular. I'd love to do one of those, but I don't have any right now. Because they're also fun to make scuffed creations out of. I don't know where these two are. I don't think it's gonna matter for those. Okay. His tabard is like a also like a dark brown. Like that, I think. Or like there. 6-1. Let's go with that, and then I think it's a black belt. What is this coloring? I don't know what this is coloring. Oh, okay, it's on the actual things. It doesn't matter. And he's gonna have a random tiger on his back. Yeah. So we're trying to just get some of the colors right. I'm not happy with this color. I think we might just go like that instead. I don't know if there's a better inner part for making a Rikimaru. Because it looks like it's chainmail in the middle. Yeah. And the thing about some of the colors, so here's one of the weird things about coloring in Soul Calibur 6. Let me just... If you look at these colors, right? You got gold, you got yellow, green, blue, pink, red, right? But then I go into here, and you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, like purple, pink, and then red again. So, some of the colors switch up where they are, so it's a little hard to find. There's like certain colors you just won't be able to get with certain material or certain like things, so you kind of just have to work with what you have. I'm still trying to think if there's something better we can do for the under part, but we'll go back and take a look. Color. This needs to be brown as well, but it's very shiny. It's 161. I don't like that it's shiny, because now it doesn't completely match the shirt. So we might need to go find some new pants. Hold on. We're going back. We're gonna look at two things. That's the wrong area. We need to go here. So instead of chainmail, let's look at our other options. For inner wear. Yeah, Soul Calibur 6 be weird. It happens. It's fun. I love it. That's the best part about this creation, is the fact that it's scuffed in all the right ways. That one would leave one arm exposed, which we don't want. Man. This one has weird rings.